Hello, everybody. Welcome to Victor Senior High School's virtual open house. I'm Mrs. Duckworth, and if you're watching this, it's probably because I'm your child's art teacher. I just want to tell you a little bit about me, and if you're interested in more details about the courses I teach, you can watch those specific videos. So I teach in the high school in room 007 and 002. Just a little bit about me. This is my 12th year teaching at Victor Senior High School. Prior to teaching, I worked for 12 years professionally in the fields of advertising, graphic design, and commercial photography. When I was about 19 or 20 years old and I was about to graduate from Nazareth with my Bachelor's of Science, my mother said, you should continue on for another couple of years and get your degree in teaching. And my response as a 19 or 20-year-old to my mother was, no way, I hate kids. Why would I ever do something like that? But then as I grew up and had my own children, I realized actually I did sort of have a calling for teaching. So I decided to go back to grad school after working professionally for several years. And I went back to Nazareth and I received my master's in art education in 2009. I live in West Irondequoit with my husband of 20 years and my 16-year-old daughter and my 12-year-old son. My daughter just started her junior year and my son just started junior high school. And I also have two naughty Vizslas, that's them in the picture there, Reese and Jasper. And Vizslas are Hungarian bird hunting dogs, if you've not ever heard of them before. Courses I teach: studio art, photography, sculpture, and some years I teach ceramics depending on the scheduling. I am also the K through 12 art department teacher leader. And those other teachers right there in that picture, those are the senior high and junior high art teachers that I work very closely with. My expectation for students is really for them to just come to class prepared to learn, have the materials they need for class, and have a work-oriented attitude. I ask that they communicate with me when they're struggling. I would hate for them to be unhappy in the class or having a hard time in the class and not come to me and not let me know so we can work on it together. I ask that they appreciate and respect their own artwork, even if they think it's bad, and the artwork of their classmates. We try to have an open mind and experiment and revise. We can always revise our artwork. And to participate in a constructive manner in class. And of course, the most important part is I want them to have fun in class, and I want them to create works of art that they can be proud of, and hopefully they bring it home and share it with you so you can see it also. Email is the best way to get a hold of me. There's my email address. I do teach in 2 different classrooms, and I share a classroom with someone, so there are times when I'm not teaching that my classroom is occupied by another teacher. So if you need me, emailing me is the best way. If you want to talk, you can always email me and say, hey, can we set up a time to have a conversation? And that would be probably the best way. My website is there. It mostly just has information about my class, but the most important part for you guys to be kind of in the loop on is Google Classroom and School Tool. And if you watch my specific videos for each course that I teach, I'll show you those classroom pages on those videos. And that's all about me. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for stopping and having a quick little chat with me. See ya.